Resilience is an important life skill, as it helps people through many difficult situations they may face throughout their lifetime. This year, we met many resilient people, such as Mother Jones, who helped children gain rights by protesting to the states and the president, as well as Harriet Tubman. She risked her life to save enslaved men, women, and children and bring them to safety. Palo Alto Humane Society takes volunteers to teach them how to rescue animals, and they have saved nearly 2,000 pets and educated over 7,000 students. We interviewed Leonor Delgado, the education manager of the society.
I'm the Humane Education Manager for Palo Alto Humane Society, and that involves a lot of different kinds of tasks, basically interfacing with different groups in the community. Well, actually, the job chose me. I got involved with cat rescue before coming on site for Palo Alto Humane Society. Years ago, Palo Alto Humane Society used to adopt out cats and kittens, I adopted a kitten. And people realized, oh, she speaks Spanish. I lived for more than 10 years in Mexico. And they asked me to come along with them as they helped rescue cats and give advice to people in communities nearby where some people did not speak English. So I started doing that. One of the most difficult things I've had to do is help people with their cats. And just reaching out to people who've been very recalcitrant and not interested in helping animals. And one of the scariest things I went through in my job was rescuing a big cat from someone who looked like he was a gangster, honestly. And it was scary because I went to an area where someone had been shot the day before, and I didn't know that, and I picked up this beautiful orange cat, took him to the vet, and he turned out to be a lovable, wonderful cat, and we found a good home for him. What makes the rescue team resilient? I think just the experience of being out there and sometimes in what might be dangerous terrain, climbing over rocks and going underneath things to place a trap in a good place, feeding and taking care of these animals in the rain, and just sticking to it makes us resilient. Well, I think after trapping 2 skunks and living through it, you become resilient and you learn how to become resourceful to avoid that kind of situation again. I'd say it helps me become resilient in the sense that you feel a dedication to this kind of work and to spreading the ideas around this kind of work and educating people to be kinder and more compassionate to animals out there, and to think beyond their own little sphere at what is it like to be an abandoned animal outside, and what can you do to help that animal. And that makes you feel much better and stronger after you've succeeded in a few of these efforts.
The main thing that we learned from Leonor in this interview is about how the Palo Alto Humane Society is resilient and about how they are mostly made up of volunteers. It makes me feel good that there are people out there that are really dedicated to helping animals and do it voluntarily. Here's a quote from Maya Angelou about resilience. "I can be changed by what happens to me, but I refuse to be reduced."